Before Xbox decided your computer, laptop, phone, dog was an Xbox, there was the Xbox. Sure, it was undeniably revolutionary, but there was a dark side to fucking moms in Call of Duty. You could buy horsey armor for $2.50, which was not only a new thing, but also gay because gamers were homophobic back then. While that may seem innocuous or even expected nowadays, it really shouldn't be, because I myself like men. However, new content wasn't alien to games before the Xbox. My experience was that I was really upset my copy of Spider-Man on the GameCube didn't have the Mary Jane cheat, for reasons I didn't understand for many years. Anyways, but hold on a second. New game versions on the GameCube? But that doesn't have a hard drive and can barely connect to the internet. What's going on? Well, it would be more accurate to call these proto-patches versions. They're patches, I don't care, fuck you. Back in the day, they were mainly used for corrections or censorship. Anything more than that, then you can't buy the game again? What's up, you're poor? Well, all the rich people will laugh at you while playing Hakan. Patches in concept aren't good or bad, but when Capcom released the same game again past the year of our Lord 2000, they just kind of said, no, this is better actually, because the DLC would cost the same. Oh, awesome, man. Meanwhile, that theoretical DLC version is better, because then 1 game a year Wallace can play with 2 games a year Tommy. Why'd you buy the same fucking game twice? Portal 2 came out that year, come on! DLC and patches can be fine, but you gotta keep in mind they can destroy fun, which Riot Games does a lot. League of Legends had a guy named Yorick. Then they killed him off unjustly, mind you, and introduced a new fiend called Yorick. I get that new Yorick might be easier to balance, better designed, but it's no longer funny to spam in alt chat, enemies are in a panic when I pick Yannick, and then feed my ass off. There's also the issue of maybe changing a game so much that hypothetically some guy from Canada cries himself to sleep at night and fucking makes NFTs. Do you want to hear my impression of the Blizzard designer that did that? Ito. Okay, I'm not doing that in public anymore.
You're talking about League of Legends in public. You already lost, dog.
Competitive games have the issue of not only risking being a piece of shit game, but also losing stuff entirely. You can't play old Yorick. They'll never be in a panic again. I know preservation can be a difficult thing, but developers actively work against it. Do you know how embarrassing it is to look up Spider-Man on GameCube? But no, not that one. The one for the girlies. Like when Blizzard decided to shut down WoW Classic before being goaded into making their own because they realized that's just money. Or when Blizzard decided to remove Warcraft 1 and 2 before making their own remasters because that's more money. Or when Riot Games shut down Project Chrono Break, which revived old patches of League because, well, fuck man, we're already basically Satan. But hold on, gamers can in fact fight back in the scary digital age we're presented with. You fucking like that. Ooh, I learned that from Miku. On Steam through the scary console option that honestly you'll have to Google, you can download any older version of a game. The cutoff seems to be like 2013-ish, but try it. It's fun to play Cyberpunk but bad, I guess. Wow, lazy developers reusing backgrounds, isn't that fucking crazy? There's also the good old service of GOG. Note to self, that's an abbreviation. GOG has no DRM at all. So if you buy a game there, you own it till the end of time. Steam can't do anything to you. God himself can't do anything to you. Don't quote me on that. But that makes me ask the question, are we really afraid of Valve doing anything? I mean, it's Valve, Mr. Money. There's always the fear of account bans or hacks, which I understand. But the more existential fear is that they just say fuck it and turn it off one day. Sorry, kid. You have no control of this. If and maybe when this happens, which makes me upset. Women had to deal with this. Oh wait, I hate women. Yeah, sorry man, I thought I killed that guy earlier at some point. Evil version of the video essayist, piece of fucking trash, human garbage. And don't worry, I learned that one from Miku too. Don't cross me. Really, the continuous thread I'm pulling at in an attempt to get you to give a shit is uncertainty. Only play this at Halloween, to be clear, because this is really scary. This is affecting more than just video games. Ah! Shows are becoming illegal to watch. Movies are pretending AI generative upscaling is goodidea.com instead of badidea.org. And Spider-Man 1 on GameCube is fucking garbage. Now, is that all entirely good? No. But is it all bad? Yes. Even if things constantly and consistently got better, what if you like the version that's just kind of worse somehow? I don't know how, but if you're a freak of nature, we should be able to split you off of society and have you still be happy. I understand concealing old versions, like hiding industry secrets. It makes even more sense when it's an online game, but that doesn't mean I should like it. And I get it. Culture moves incredibly fast. But one day I'm just wearing my Slammed I Am novelty funny t-shirt, haha, for kids, and the next, it's gone. Sure, I could allegedly buy another one if I could find it, but what happens when they stop making them altogether? Then there's no reason to live. Thanks for watching. Nah, if you believe that, you're a pussy. Now that the Switch version of Thousand Year Door is out, I don't think I'll ever play the GameCube version again, even though I think it's better. I mean, 60 FPS, I think better dialogue. There's the backtracking, but when in Rome, run back and forth between the east and west fronts all the fucking time. I don't think the Switch version is bad, but if we could have both, that's a good idea. Anyways, thanks for watching. If this shirt dies, I do too.